Ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome back to BB's Customs. I'm Rich, and today we'll be looking a little bit into keys. Okay, before we get going, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the new subscribers and the new people who are viewing the channel since I've started this new bike. It's really encouraging. 20 subscribers off the first video is probably one of the best ones I've ever had, so a huge thank you to that. So if you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to check out all my other videos. Please press the like button, press the subscribe button, ring that little bell so that when I put a new video up you're always there, like in line to see the new content. At the moment the average viewings are something like 25% subscribers, 75% non-subscribers, so there's a whole host of people out there who are hopefully enjoying the videos and getting something from it, but potentially missing out on new stuff which could help them again. So please take the time, it's right there at the bottom of the screen. Just press that little button and then you'll be there with everyone else ready to see what happens next. Okay, so it's been a couple days since I got back from going to the locksmith. I now have a key which fits the seat lock right here, and that opens that up really nicely. See, lots of movement, beautiful. Unfortunately, this key won't work the ignition, which isn't something I expected, but I shall now tell you why. Okay, so if you look at the If you look at the key on here, let me just get that into focus. You've got all these nice little teeth here, but then just at the end you've got this big flat spot where there's not got anything on it. Now the reason for that is, if we show you the lock, where are you? This little lock here, inside you'd have, so if that's your lock like this, and your key is in there like that. Wonderful drawing. Now on previous locks we've had, or I've had, I could take this lock in and they'd make a key from it, because what they do is they take these two screws out, and inside it's got a series of plates like this which line up with all the teeth in the key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's actually 10, so we'll put 10 in. 8, 9, 10. Right. And what these do is these line up with the different grooves in the teeth, and when they make a nice straight line across the top, because if I show you here, look, they'd be different lengths like this, right, with springs on, and when they all line up, then it allows the key to turn in the barrel. Now, to get the key to work in the ignition, you need all 10 plates in order to get all the grooves in for the ignition barrel to work. What this has got is it's only got 6 plates, which is why we've got this gap here. We've got this flat spot here because there's no teeth there. It's only got this much of the key. Now normally you'd get 8 in these. Well, say normally, when the last few keys I've done like this, these have been off of a Honda, so I guess Honda put more plates in than what Suzuki do. But that means that with 8 plates in this, the locksmith can go to his fancy computer with his really clever algorithms and things, put in the codes for the plates he's got, and it will tell him what the last 2 plates are to make the key. Unfortunately, Suzuki, in their wisdom, have only put 6 plates in, so there's too many variables for the locksmith to make the key by guessing what the last 2 or the last 4 plates are. So I've got 2/3 of a key. All I need to do is find out what the last bit is, and I can take this back and get this recut. Now in order to do that, we need to take the ignition out, which is what I am going to attempt to show you today. So first things first, we need to get this cover off the top yoke. So this isn't the top yoke at all, this is just a cover which the clip-ons are attached to. You can get this off by undoing these bolts here. There's a nut underneath, so you need a socket to get under there, an Allen key in there, and then we'll whip these off, and then we should be able to see how easy it is to get access to this. Okay, get these off and out of the way. So now, if we undo this, undo the top clamps, we can take the top yoke off, and then that'll give us access, like better access to the screws under here. So we'll quickly zip them out. Looking like the same size Allen key. It is. Whoops, let's not round it off. Right. Oops. Let's not lose those. Let's take that one out as well. Right, so we've got this off. Now in here, these are the two, let's call them studs, they're not, they're like one-way security things. It's basically a bar which is screwed into the yoke. Sit the ignition on top, and then they press this like sprung washer down on top of it. Notoriously awkward to get off. So you're going to try and drill those out and hopefully get this off. Okay, so these are the bolts left over in there. If you want to reuse this, you could just put some mole grips on here and get them out. And then here is our ignition. Okay, so here we are, we've got our ignition out. So I can now take this back to the locksmiths, and hopefully they'll be able to take this cap off, and there will either be a key code in there, in which case they can just call up all the information and make the key straight from that, or they can take the barrel of this apart and then use that to find the last couple of plates in order to finish off this key here. And then when that's all lovely, we'll have a working ignition, we'll hook it back up and see if the bike starts. I have got a battery on order, it's not arrived yet. Normally I get it from wemoto.com, normally they're really quick, so I've got to chase that up. If it doesn't turn up soon, then I'll just rob the battery off the Virago and use it on this for now. Just to see if we can get the engine to turn. Hopefully it should. So that's unfortunately going to be about it for today. It's a bit of a short video, I know, so apologies for that, but time constraints and things, and with the key being a bit of a pain, unfortunately that's just how it's turned out. I will try and get another video out pretty soon, so please bear with me. Thanks again for all your support and your time in watching the videos. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see, any comments at all. I'm more than happy to... Oh wait, hang on. Wait. before we go on to that, I have a whole host of other bits for this bike, some which are going to be going onto it, some which I've just got spares lying around. So if you are interested in any of it, then let me know. Hang on. So one of the bits going onto it, we have an SV650 shock, complete with linkage and dog bones. So this will be replacing the rear shock on this. I actually fitted this to my old GS and it made a huge amount of difference, so I'm looking forward to putting this back onto here, which is nice to have lying around. Let's put that there. Stay. I have had the exhaust turn up, which I'm a little excited. I saw it and bought it thinking I'll put that on the GS, even though I still don't even know how I'm going to route the exhaust or what it's actually going to look like, whether it's even going to fit. But here it is. It's a very cool little stubby exhaust. I really like it. It looks a bit mean, so hopefully I'll be able to use this on here as well. What else? I have already an old shock off my old GS. There's actually nothing wrong with this. There's also going to be the one coming off of this bike, so if anyone's after a new shock with dog bones and a linkage, because I've got a spare linkage as well, drop me a message, let me know. My email address is on the Facebook page. If not, just go onto the Facebook page. It's BB's Customs. Just on the Facebook.com/bbscustoms.com or whatever it is on there. I'll put a link in the description. The fairings and things will be coming off this, so if you are after any parts, let me know, and if I can, I shall try and salvage them for you, because I'm not going to use them, so it just gets them out of my way, and if it helps pay for other bits on the bike, then it's a win-win. Okay? Brilliant. Right, back to subscribing. Don't forget to press that button. Stay safe. This COVID thing is apparently still going round. People are still locked away in their houses, so look after you and yours, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.